As many of you might know, a couple of weeks ago, Joaquin Phoenix gave a speech at the Oscars when he won the award for Best Actor for the movie Joker. It happens very often that actors dedicate the time they have on stage during their acceptance speech to address a major issue that does not affect just them, but numerous people in the world. Like it happened back in 2016 when Leonardo DiCaprio won the Academy Award for The Revenant and used this acceptance speech to say that the climate change is real and to blast what he called the politics of greed. Or when Graham Moore won the Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay for The Imitation Game and confessed a suicide attempt during his teen years and offered words of encouragement to those out there who felt ostracized for being different. Or when Patricia Arquette won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress for a role in Boyhood, she used her acceptance speech to highlight the fact that women still do not receive equal payment or treatment in the United States. I could go on and on for other 10 minutes in mentioning outstanding speeches, but I think I made the point. Phoenix, who claimed the first Oscar of his career on Sunday, February 9, 2020, for his caustic performance as the damaged clown Arthur Fleck in Joker, used this moment in the spotlight as an opportunity to call attention to serious causes.
The greatest gift that it's given me, and many of us in this room, is the opportunity to use our voice for the voiceless.
In his speech, he delivered a message of unity, saying whatever the cause was close to a person's heart, be it gender inequality, racism, animal rights, we are taking about the fight against injustice.
We're talking about the fight against the belief that one nation, one people, one race, one gender, or one species has the right to dominate, control, and use and exploit another with impunity.
Since early January, when the actor took his first major award for Joker at the Golden Globes, Phoenix has been rehearsing variations of what he unleashed on stage at the Oscars, a passionate, emotional, and humble plea for justice and change. However, there was one moment in his Academy Awards speech that took many people by surprise. The actor brought up the process behind dairy farming.
We feel entitled to artificially inseminate a cow, and when she gives birth, we steal her baby, even though her cries of anguish are unmistakable. And then we take her milk that's intended for a calf, and we put it in our coffee and our cereal.
This moment had a huge impact on millions of people, with individuals and organizations praising the star for using his platform to highlight animal suffering, and some celebrities who are now considering going vegan, including Girls creator Lena Dunham, that shared on Twitter Joaquin's speech, and alongside the video she wrote, "Welp, it finally happened. I do believe Joaquin Phoenix made me vegan." A tweet that immediately generated hundreds of responses from individuals as well from organizations like PETA that retweeted Dunham's post saying, "Amazing, it's so easy to choose kindness. We're here to help you live your best." While some people praised Phoenix's words, others were not too happy about the speech. The actor received a backlash from dairy farmers who started firing back at the Oscar-winning actor, suggesting he leave Hollywood for a bit to see what rural America is all about. "We have a free country with freedom of expression, but we do wish that Joaquin Phoenix would talk to us rather than at us," National Milk Producers Federation's Alan Durga told the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Because if he did, he would learn a lot about the commitment that dairy farmers have for animal welfare. Also, the New York Post did not refer to the actor in a very kind way. In the article titled Oscars 2020, Bong Joon-ho is a saint, Joaquin Phoenix is a disgrace, the author Johnny Oleksinski criticized the vegan performer for using his massive platform to highlight the horrors of the dairy industry. Describing Phoenix as rumbling like a street bomb, the author sarcastically refers to the speech as highlighting the unspeakable injustice of cow's milk to virtually no one's amusement. Despite the positive or negative reactions, we might all agree that Joaquin Phoenix's speech is probably the most detailed lamentation about the exploitation of animals on the Academy's stage ever. That animal right was the issue mentioned on a stage as big as this one reflects that something is changing in the fight for animal rights. Ethicists and advocates have been arguing for a long time that modern factory farming is unconscionable and that animals, like people, deserve to be part of our circle of moral concern. But rarely have they commanded a platform like Phoenix's. by talking of speciesism and by including animal rights in the same sentence with issues like gender inequality, racism, queer rights, and indigenous rights, Phoenix elevated concern for the welfare of animals as something no less important than caring for fellow human beings. There is one sentence in particular in the speech that is at the core of his message. I think we fear the idea of personal change because we think that we have to sacrifice something to give something up. The reason why this statement is so relevant is because it stresses how we fear change in facing new realities and in picturing our life differently than the way we have always been used to. And this is why Phoenix's speech matters, because it reminds us that we are creative and capable enough to favor that change. Thank you for watching this. My name is Mara Peverini.